what do y'all? Because only thing I think that's kind of cool for the average person is this whole Bitcoin thing. Bitcoin hitting 100,000, and I do feel kind of silly and foolish because when it was very cheap, I was using it to buy dumb shit online, not thinking I should hold it.
Yo,
Um,
bro,
yo,
in 2016, me and my bro Hazim, well, we knew some dudes that was playing around with some things, right? And they was using Bitcoin to do it. So they, he told me in 2016, yo, bro, Bitcoin like $600 a coin right now. We might as well just go buy let's go buy some coins. Fuck it, you know, take a couple checks, put your checks up, and go buy some coins. You never know what it could turn out to be. Of course, we didn't do it. It was $600 a coin, bro. It was like 640 some, like 645 or some shit a coin. It, like I
yo,
don't even.
even when I was, even when I was trading, and all the people were like, "Yo, it's gonna hit 100K," and they were looked at as like the lunatics of financial literacy. Like, there's no way this thing could be worth $100,000. What is it even backed by? This doesn't make any sense. People like Jamie Dimon at which bank does Jamie Dimon run? Is it Chase or which one is Jamie Dimon? The CEO. Is
Jamie Dimon.
Jamie Dimon. Is that Chase? Jamie Dimon is the CEO of Chase, and
Oh yes, yes,
what
yes.
they were doing was telling people we would never invest in Bitcoin. It would drop the
Yeah.
price, and then people would find out that they were the largest stakeholders. So it was a lot of that happening. There was a lot of confusion. But I always follow Warren Buffett's method. When people are fearful, be greedy. When people are greedy, be fearful. I
Mhm.
don't know what's about to happen now that it's at 100K. I don't know if this is. I'm not putting any money into it because I feel like it's too far gone. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but me personally, I don't think it's a good time for me to jump in when it's at these all time highs. And I don't know if people are, but I see people like, I'm about to put money in now. It's like maybe you should wait till it pulls back a little bit and see what happens because there could be a whale to sweep this whole shit out. And I'm just trying to see what's about to happen. But the dollar, I think that it'll be a good opportunity to see if they really implement this as a new dollar. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to see what's gonna happen with this thing. I never thought this day would ever happen, bro. Like I really didn't. I really didn't. I never thought that Bitcoin would get this high, and I always thought it was a joke, and I still feel like it is. But I think it's the same thing with the dollar, just making shit have value that doesn't really do anything.
I agree. I don't like it. I don't care about it. I've made money from it a little bit, like 3, 4K or at one point. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm skeptical as hell about all types of quote unquote cryptocurrencies. All in all, listen, it's just like foreign money. A Mexican dollar is not valued here, but it's valued
Yep.
there. And same thing with crypto. Crypto will be valued certain places, won't be valued other places. At the end of the day, to me, how does it have value if it needs the dollar to give it its value? It should be its own separate value from that dollar. You don't hold your dollar
Exactly.
like, oh, yo man, this is worth 20 euros. No, it's $20. The euro's the euro, the dollar's the dollar. So it's all a scam to some regard. But like you said, the dollar's a scam, and I get it too. Because look, you go to London, their money's made out of plastic, right? Their
Yep.
money's literally
Wow,
plastic. So you can fall into the system or not. It's up to you.
Buy gold. Buy silver.
Buy gold, buy silver.
stuff that makes sense because y'all know like when.
Africa
Mm,
Africa.
to buy it because it's super cheap out there because it's made from out there. They're coming here and marking it up 400%. I've been to Africa. I saw it. This ring right here, this is laser gold from Versace. But if it was real, if it was like real gold, this should probably be like in America, probably like 3 grand, 4 grand.
mm,
This shit, and if it was real gold and we got it in Africa, probably 200.
damn.
Yep.
You could go out there and get it for cheaper.
That's why I was.
Dirt cheap.
That's why I was surprised that when the Fed, and I forget what time this period this was when they stopped backing the U.S. dollar with gold, and it's
Uh,
like, yo, they're just printing money, and people are still poor. It's
Richard Nixon,
insane. Nixon.
Richard Nixon did it. Yeah.
That's I'm like even with the
It's because
Bitcoin,
that's
because what?
people, the capitalism is meant for someone to be poor. 85% of the
Yeah,
population has to be poor for capitalism to
yeah.
work. That's like a part of the little definition. It's a free market. So for it to be a free market, someone has to get rich out there.
Yeah.
In go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm listening to you guys.
In reality, and my grandmother told me this, and it's the truth. You don't need money. That's their system. In reality, everything's free. Air, water, nutrition from the earth with sunlight, shelter. It's all free. You choose. My grandma used to tell me this. You choose to buy into their whole egotistical system. You go to Jamaica, which we're from Jamaica, whatever, and go crop your own land, make your own, get your chickens and stuff, and live a happy life. All this other shit is extra. What you need, you only need six things, and they're all free. Like I say, air,
Yep.
water, blah blah blah.
I'm
Those are extra.
watching I'm watching 1883 right now, and it's literally the pioneers going across west with nothing. We're gonna find our land, we're gonna build our house. And that show alone, Yellowstone, show you the dude, they ain't really have much, but they had land. And that land was tangible enough to that in the future they were super wealthy. That's 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 where it all goes down to, like he said, the free things in the world,
Yeah.
the stuff that come from the earth.
But you know what they're gonna say, right? They're like, "Oh, well, y'all saying that, but y'all go and spending money. Y'all got clothes on. Y'all got tech
Hmm.
AirPods in. What do y'all got to say to them?
It's a barter system.
Explain."
I go to work and I barter my time at work for money. I
Yep.
use that money to then buy goods. That doesn't mean that I support the dollar. That means I'm living in America and I was born here. I have no choice but to live in a society until I'm ready to leave,
Good point.
which is gonna come one day.
Thank, thanks to capitalism, it made life more easy. Example, we could be on this technology, do all this shit. The minerals in our computer and our phone come from coronite, which is the Republic of Congo. Blah blah blah. All in all,
Hmm.
yeah, this is helpful, and America brings a lot of convenience.
Yes.
X, UPS. If I want to order pizza, I want to order Uber Eats. It's a convenient world. Where other lands might not have that same convenience. So be it. You know what I'm saying?
So with this whole Bitcoin thing, because I hear what you guys are saying about
Yeah.
capitalism is meant for certain people to really win off. Is this another thing for wealthy people to capitalize on? Why some people get the bottom and just little crumbs of it? Because after a while, I feel like people like BlackRock, Jamie Dimon, they could just come acquire this whole thing, tank it if they want to, knock everybody out, and buy it again, own all of it, and once again, capitalism.
I'm, at the end of the day, nothing matters without a military backing it. That's really so. Like the dollar, if I steal from you or steal from a bank, a military, meaning a police or something, will come in and check me on that shit. The crypto thing, if I steal from you, I don't know if the government says, "Hey, we'll send our military to protect you from it."
Mm,
Like it's their system. Again, they make the system, but in any
Hmm.
system, a system only matters when I can enforce my rules on you, enforce my dominance. I need a military to do so. Military don't gotta mean, but it means like a gun or something to say you gotta do what the fuck I say. That's what law is based on. Whatever the fuck I say, because I got the real power. I control the weapons and shit, and I'll blow your shit up.
because I think
Literally.
I think that's the thing about the centralization with the whole crypto world of like government doesn't have control over this. But then it also makes me say, can I
They do if
take
they want to.
they do if they want to, right?
And actually, other countries don't. All countries aren't doing crypto.
Mm.
You cannot come to America and do something like that and the American government not be involved. I don't know what type of fantasy world people live in, but do they not understand that the government is a part of everything?
Yep.
Well, I guess that's why they're trying to say is decentralized and it's peer to
The
peer.
government is a part of cryptocurrency. They're a part of Bitcoin. You're
I
not coming here and doing something like that and the CIA not have some hand in it.
but
You're not.
they
You're
understand
not.
that. They're saying that we don't have to send money to a institution, a Bank of America. We could send it directly to
Today,
ourselves with no middle person.
I say today. That
Today,
will
right?
change the moment
Yeah.
they want it to change.
And
Maybe
that's
they don't feel value in it. I don't
And
know.
Yep.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know how people are gonna feel once government gets their hands on it, and I don't feel like it's gonna
They
be as
gonna cry
volatile of an
and they gonna shut
investment.
the fuck up.
And get in
I
line.
Yeah, get in
yeah.
line.
I think all of this is a part of their plan to make us like I have a lot of conspiracies, right? And I do think that it's a plan out there to make us so needy on the government that they can completely take control. I think Bitcoin plays into the plan
Why do you think that?
because they hype it up so much. They publicize it so much. I don't hear them publicize many things in the market this much. Like it's the number one probably thing, stock market type thing, investment type thing that is spoken about to just general people.
'Cause I think Bitcoin is for the people, man.
I think Bitcoin is the exact opposite.
Well, I think this is the only opportunity that the people have to make something of themselves and finally have an investment tool that they can rely on. Because
See,
what the fuck is the S&P 500 gonna do to the average American?
that's the thing. We've always had the ability to make something of ourselves. We just fall so easily to the I can't.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
I can't mentality that is instilled in Americans is the problem.
yeah.
Like the
What are you saying though?
laziness,
I agree.
because Americans get to this stance and this point to where they feel like, okay, the government's not going to allow me to get here. There's no way for me to make money. That's not true. If you go to work and you save your money, don't make bad decisions, then you eventually you will be able to put yourself in a position to succeed.
But
A
you
lot
just
of
said
people make a lot
85.
of poor,
You said 85% of people are poor.
but that's because 85% of the people make terrible decisions.
But we were talking about capitalism, so we're saying that there
And
has to be some type of blame on capitalism. We can't say it's about
but
decisions.
capitalism, it is because capitalism is nothing but decisions. For capitalism to work, you have to spend your money. Spending money is a decision. I don't have to go buy McDonald's if I don't want to. Most people do.
So
I
how?
don't have to go buy Jordans if I don't want to. A lot of people do. Those to me aren't the most sound decisions when you have bills to pay. I know people that have bills to pay that just went and bought Jordans today. Why? What's the point? That's not a necessity, my dude. Put that money somewhere and save it. Let it compile, and then you will have something.
But
That's the overall
isn't Bitcoin a
essence.
vehicle?
Yeah, it's a vehicle, but I don't trust it.
But
Where'd
that's
it
like
come from?
saying, do you don't trust the stock market? I'm not understanding why you
I
don't
don't.
trust it.
I don't really trust the stock market.
Me
I don't
neither.
know enough about the stock market, and I don't know enough about Bitcoin. It was created. Look, I'm on my computer right here. It says it was created in 2008 by some dude named Nakamoto,
Nakamoto, yeah, Shitoki
a
Nakamoto.
unknown person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna invest my money with an unknown person and think that he has my best interest at heart, and he's not even man enough to show me who he is. At least I know when I put my money in Nvidia, I know exactly where the headquarters of Nvidia is. I could Google that and I could go straight to it if I have a problem. They may not be able to help me with my problem, but shit, at least I know where I could go find somebody. For example, like the United Healthcare dude. I put my money into my United Healthcare. That was me buying my insurance. If something goes wrong with it, I know exactly where to find your ass if I want to.
but let's look
That's
at
the
it.
difference.
But how can you say that? That's like you being an early investor in a Facebook or something, and you're like, oh, of course, if you don't know where something's gonna go, that's why there's early investors.
But
People have to
you know
believe in it.
who.
That's how people raise
Like you
money.
said, right, with Facebook. If I was an early investor in Facebook, if shit went wrong and I got screwed and Mark didn't, guess who I know who I can look for if there's a problem? Mark. Because I'm the early investor. You're my guy. I was one of your guys. I was there before everybody else. Mark, where the fuck are you? You're fucking with my shit. I don't know who Satoshi is. I don't know
That's why
him.
it's decentralization, peer to peer,
And
wire
that's why it's
transactions.
and that's why I don't trust it. I don't invest in the stock market like that. I like to save my money, a little high yield savings account, Roth IRA. I like to keep my
But
money
you
to
don't know
myself.
who's in charge of the high yields.
The bank. And I know who to go to if I have a problem. The bank.
So what
Federally
is the
insured.
difference if
If my
someone
money
is getting?
disappears,
What is the difference of you getting 4% and there's someone getting 35% off of Bitcoin?
because that 35% could easily disappear. My 4% is
So
locked
you
in
telling me they
federally
can't close
insured.
down your damn bank account if they don't feel
Better
like it?
my
How
my,
many times
my
have you
bank
went and say you
account,
can't withdraw
my
money
bank
right now?
zero.
Okay, that's
I've
you. But
never
there's
had that
countless of
happen to
cases where
me.
people go and the bank is literally giving you whatever the fuck, and they can say, well, today you can only withdraw this amount of money. if they're trading your money,
See,
if big banks are trading
see,
your money,
that's
why can't
bad.
anybody else use it? But
That
that's what I'm saying. Who can you
and
trust?
that goes into my philosophy of not putting all my money in the bank. Like I said earlier in this pod, buy gold, buy silver. Those are things that if you own those, people cannot tell you you cannot withdraw your gold and silver, because if I got a gold bar, I don't give a fuck what you tell me. My gold bar is worth my gold bar anytime. I can trade that literal gold bar for something.
Mm.
That's what I'm telling people. Like when I sit here, and I know it's a lot of people that hear what we talk about, I want people to invest in property, invest in gold, invest in silver, invest in tangible things.
I mean,
Bitcoin is
really,
not tangible.
do you actually do you
I
actually even own
respect
your property
people.
though? Because they could take that, you miss a payment.
See, but that's missing a payment. You got to buy your property, save your money. If you go play with the banks, then you playing by the bank's rules. Like you said, you can't really trust the bank because they could tell you, hey, I'm not gonna withdraw. You can't withdraw more than $10,000 a day, or you got to go through the IRS. They could tell you that. They could tell you, hey, we're gonna foreclose on your home. But if you save your money and do it a different way, can they tell you that?
I just don't think there's what I when I
Or
rely.
make your damn payments. Another decision. You know you got mortgage this month. Go find a way to make some fucking money. People say, oh, I got a job. I can't make money. I got kids. I got this. Nobody told your ass to lay down and have kids. Nobody told your ass to go create these other bills for yourself. I got to get my hair done, my nails done. It's okay to lock in. I grew up in a household where my mother, she had to lock in at a certain point. It was a two-person household for a while, and then it wasn't. And mom had to lock in and get it together. And you know what? My mom didn't buy herself anything for years. I used to go beg my mother, Mom, please go buy yourself some new shoes, Mom. You deserve that. You work hard. You go to work, you work overtime, you busting your ass. Please go buy yourself some new shoes. It got to the point where me and my sister went and bought my mom the shoes because she like, I'm not doing that. I got this I want to take care of. I got this I want to do. I got to get the roof fixed on the crib. I got to get the bathroom remodeled. I got to do this. I got to make sure I'm paying my mortgage, my car note, my insurance, because I got to make sure shit is going. A lot of Americans make poor decisions, and they don't have the discipline and the wherewithal and the heart to lock in like that.
You're right.
Everybody that you see at these positions of power or these heights, most of these people or somebody in their lineage took some time and locked the fuck in and got it together. Nobody's just handed no shit on no silver platter. Somewhere down the line in that family, somebody locked the fuck in. Everybody talk about the Rothschilds and oh, the Rothschilds this, Rothschilds that. They're rich. They control this. They control that bank. This, that, that. You know why they can do that? You can say whatever the fuck you want, but that guy way back when in England, he made some money because he locked that in and he took a short and he went somewhere and he bust his ass for somebody else to get in a position where he had a relationship with a man, and that man got him a relationship with the English banks, and the English banks got him a relationship with the French banks and the German banks, and he had to work his ass off to build his family, and he instilled in his family that this is the family trust is everything. And then hundreds of years later, we are where we are today. But they don't look at the person who had to really lock the fuck in and build their shit up brick by brick.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that. They only talk about the end result.
Andre texted me a couple of days ago. Remember when you brought up China?
Yeah.
Chinatown. And remember I told you about my man Corey?
Yep.
But everything he's saying, when you meet Corey and he's Chinese, he's gonna say locked in, family oriented. There's rules and obligations and da 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 that they obey, and they travel and they bring a Chinatown to San Francisco. And I'm Jamaican. There's a Chinatown in Jamaica. There's Chinese
Yes.
Jamaican. I have Chinese Jamaican cousins. That like them motherfuckers go
Same with
way
Jewish people. Same with Jewish people. They're the exact same way. They're very family oriented, and people like to stigmatize the Chinese and the Jewish people and say, "Yo, you can't say nothing about them, or it's a problem, or they're all about themselves." Who said that isolationism was ever a problem?
All right, fam. That's it for today. You got some value from this? Do me a favor, hit the like button, drop a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Now, if you're rocking with what I'm doing and you want to take it up a notch, I've got something special. Check out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. That's why I drop exclusive content, game, and insights that you won't find anywhere else. I'm talking about the stuff that'll help you level up. And hey, if you're tuning into the podcast, the audio version, make sure you download and leave a review. It really helps more people discover what we're building over here. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you check out the next clip or to watch the full episode somewhere in here. I'm gone. See you in the next one. Peace.